Now, it's Glee. More from Fox following this episode. So here's what you missed on Glee. Quinn was dating Sam, but then she kissed Finn, so Santana told Sam, and now Dave started dating.
Evilicious.
Will's not dating anyone and says he's over Emma, but it seems like he's still got a thing for her, even though she's married. Kurt's really into Blaine, and Blaine likes Kurt, but he says he just wants to stay friends. And that's what you missed on Glee.
Higgins, you wanted to see me?
William, we have an epidemic on our hands.
Head lice?
Worse. Giggle juice.
I'm sorry, what?
Alcohol, William. The wet devil. Our children are so brazen, they're showing up to school wasted. And not wasted on learning, Will. Wasted on booze. Why, just this week we've had 5 suspensions for intoxication on school grounds. Six suspensions.
I don't get it. Drinking's never been a problem at this school.
That's because there are new alcoholic beverages targeted to kids, Will. Just listen to the radio. Pop music now glorifies binge drinking. Just listen to 88 by pop sensation $3
You mean Kesha?
We must do something to protect our children, Will.
I totally agree. How can I help?
I have decided to make this week Alcohol Awareness Week at McKinley. I have contacted Kitty Dukakis, who will be the guest speaker at an assembly where your Glee Club will perform a song highlighting the dangers of teenage drinking. Can I count on you, William?
Emma?
Hi.
Enough of us not being friends. Look, I heard through the grapevine that you and Carl started looking for a tract house together, and I just wanted to say that I'm genuinely happy for you.
Thank you. That's really sweet.
2 slicer.
Do you want to catch up?
Yeah, sure.
How have you been?
Busy. Yeah. Glee Club's gearing up for regionals.
I love hearing about the Glee Club, but I'm actually more interested in you. You know how you're doing.
Me?
Are you dating anybody?
No.
No? Maybe you should.
You know, Ella, I think Will should really concentrate on his treatment before he tries another relationship with an early hominid, even a human female.
Treatment?
Alcoholics Anonymous, Will. I suggest you preemptively check into rehab, as you are a future alcoholic. I mean, come on. Look where you are. You're coaching a Glee Club that can only beat choirs of old people. You're rehashing the details of your failed marriage with the very lemur who rejected the bestial horror of your craven sexual advances. And when my Glee Club crushes you at regionals, well, the last ounce of meaning will drain from your life and you will turn to drink.
I don't get it. How is it that you're now coaching a Glee Club?
I was so inspired by my stint in the Glee Club that I took the trip to Westvale, and I volunteered my help. Unfortunately, the chipper homosexual who coaches Oral Intensity had a terrible fall down the stairs. Not to be alarmed. Doctors say he will be fine, provided they can get the swelling in his brain under control.
Okay, sorry, I still don't understand. How can the school let you coach Oral Intensity?
Newsflash, Imelda. There's no one lining up to coach Glee Clubs because it's a sucky job for losers. But there was an opening, and I am a champion. Oh, well, here's the book by Bill W. outlining the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. And I can't wait for you to start climbing those steps, because when you get to the top, I'm going to knock you back down.
What's up, my hot little Jewish American princess?
What do you want, Pufferman?
Oh, we're on the streets that your dads are out of town and you're all alone in your house.
They are on the Rosie O'Donnell cruise. Who told you that?
This is the kind of information a guy like me tends to know. So, party this Saturday. I'll bring the beer ball. It's a mini keg.
Forget it.
Oh, come on. Just the Glee kids. Losing our minds, all stressed about sectionals and stuff.
Regionals. Besides, you just want to face up sex and get drunk.
Yeah, there's a word for that. A party.
No, my dads, they left me alone in my house because they trusted me to be responsible.
They left you alone because you suck and are a total bore. Hey.
Yeah. How's the songwriting going?
Hey, it's going amazing. I think I might have a really good kid here, which is why I wanted you to come by. I wanted you to hear it.
Oh. Yeah, cool.
Come here.
What was that for?
To break the tension. We were boyfriend and girlfriend, and it's silly for us to pretend like we aren't comfortable around each other.
Yeah, totally.
And I know that we have some unresolved feelings, but like my two new role models, Carole King and Jerry Goffin, I think it's important that we just put them aside and stay focused on our mission, which is just to write an amazing song to win regionals with.
Well, I have no idea who those people are, but I'm on board.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
It's a little rough, but I think it's really special. There you rest with all the rest of my accessories on my nightstand. You're red or yellow, and like a good fellow, sometimes you get lost in my mess. But when schoolgirl pigtails won't do, and I need to control my you're the only one I can count on. My headband. You're my headband. Wrapped right around my melon. You're a product like Magellan.
Hold on. Is this song about your headband?
Yes, it's called My Headband.
Right.
They say you should write about what you know.
Well, it's really interesting, but it's not emotional or, like, good.
It sucks.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to write a song like Joni Mitchell and Carole King? They've lived.
Well, maybe if you want to be an artist like them, you should do a little living.
You're so right. I mean, even now, it's Alcohol Awareness Week, and we're supposed to sing songs about the dangers of drinking, and I've never even had a drink.
Wait, seriously? That's why I never got past second base. Wait, where are you going?
To find Pufferman. You know, my journey from little princess to Natural Woman begins this Saturday night at my house.
It sounds awful. Is anybody going? Did we find out? Did you hear?
Yes, Mercedes has told me.
Tell them I'll go if they go.
You told him to stop riding the Pony Express.
You're going, right?
Only if there's liquor. Because a Rachel Berry party is not something I can do sober. But it's Alcohol Awareness Week.
Precisely.
And I am aware of how much fun alcohol is. Let's ask Puck and
You go for Puck?
Noah, it's Serendipity and Art Sadie's. Can your friend score some wine coolers?
No, but is that he can?
Oh, if we're all in, it's settled. The Rachel Berry House Party Train Wreck Extravaganza is officially a go. Welcome. Kurt? Lane? Wasn't expecting you guys.
Kurt's been blackmailing me ever since he saw my browser history. He kind of insisted on coming. I'm totally off the clock right now, Rachel. I'm not a warbler, I'm just blind. I'm not even wearing my uniform.
So, this is your dad's Oscar room.
They transformed our ordinary basement for our famous annual Oscar parties.
Is that a stage?
I like to give impromptu performances for our neighbors sometimes. Hey, girlfriend. Having fun? Yeah.
Awesome party.
Okay, let's go over the rules. Everybody gets 2 drink tickets to keep things from getting out of hand. We are serving wine coolers today. That is our specialty drink. It's actually what we have. Brittany! Remember the rules. No sitting on anything. Okay, everybody. Cheers!
Great party, Rachel. We gotta run.
Yeah, dinner reservations. We haven't even played celebrity yet. Why is everybody leaving?
Because this party blows.
I haven't even had my first sip yet. How am I supposed to write both sides now if I can't even throw a party?
Look, if you want everyone to stay, you have to let me break into your dad's liquor cabinet. No one's gonna get buzzed off 2 wine coolers. I'll replace it before they get home.
Let's party!
since this is your first time at this, I'm gonna break it down for you. Guys and girls fall into certain archetypes when they get drunk. Exhibit A, Santana, the weepy, hysterical drunk.
You like her more than me? She's blonde and awesome and so smart. Admit it. Just admit it. Don't kiss me.
Lauren's Isis and Quinn, the angry girl drunks.
I can't believe what you did to my body. I used to have abs. Your hairstyle was cool. Geronimo.
Brittany, also known as the girl who turns into a stripper.
Taking it real.
My girlfriend, I love you, babe. Mercedes and Tina, happy girl drunks. And then we come around full circle, right back to you, Rachel. And right now you're being the needy girl drunk. Hanging all over me, being overly lovey, it's not cool.
What kind of girl is this? Listen to that! Like a G6. Shawty Aerosmith belongs to me, so. Hey, honeys, it's not a big red commercial. No me gusta. Outstanding, Lane Warbler. I'm gonna rock your world. Okay, I think we've had enough of that. Your face tastes awesome.
Salad.
I think I just found a new duet partner.
You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. But now that you
What the hell is a shirred egg? Is that the same thing as a scrambled egg? Hey, what's this? Today was the day where you're going to teach me all about brunch.
I'll be out in a sec.
Where am I? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
You're closing my locker and it's gonna sound like a gunshot. I've had the worst hangover since Saturday and it's Monday. I've been dry heaving all weekend. When my mother asked what the sound was, I said that I was practicing bird call.
You guys, I can't stop barfing.
Just don't say barf. I caught a whiff of hairspray and went full Linda Blair in the girls' bathroom.
So my mom had the flu, and she made my traditional tea made out of panda hair.
Can we talk about anything else?
How about some Bloody Marys, y'all?
Are you kidding me? The last thing I want to do is drink.
It'll help your hangover. That's what Bloody Marys are for. Hair of the dog that done bit your ass. Blame it on the goose, got you feeling loose. Blame it on the drum, got you in the sun. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. She says she usually don't, but I know that she won't. 'Cause I don't know what she wants, but she don't want to seem like she's easy. I ain't saying what you wanna do, but you know we probably gonna do what you've been feeling deep inside. Don't let me down. Boy, what you drinking? Don't let it sink in. Here for the weekend. You can. Even we can be if we press forward. Just one more round and we're down and feel it on your butt. You don't even care now. I was unaware how fun you was before my buzz set in. Well done, you guys. I mean, you always bring it with the singing and the dancing, but what I was really impressed with today was your acting. I truly thought that some of you guys were drunk.
We take our craft serious.
Problem is, that song is great, but it kind of glorifies drinking, don't you think? I mean, we're supposed to sing about the dangers of alcohol for this assembly.
Well, good luck finding the song that does that. Mr. Shoe? First of all, that vest is very cute. You are all kinds of awesome. But second, maybe there's really no songs about the dangers of drinking because there's really none as long as you have a proper designated driver. I've never told you how great you are.
Well, Rachel, yeah, driving drunk is dangerous. And have you guys ever heard of alcohol poisoning? Yeah, it kills about 400 people every year. Santana, are you crying?
I'm okay. You're such a hypocrite. You drink. Most adults do.
Well, I may have a beer every now and then, but I don't get drunk.
We're just saying this is a waste of time. We're totally aware of alcohol. We see adults drinking and having fun. Every commercial during NASCAR is for beer.
Oh, okay, enough, guys. Look, tomorrow, come with your thinking caps on, because we're going to spend the entire day brainstorming ideas for songs to sing at the assembly. I mean, I used to drink a lot more when I was their age. Most of the time it was just to deal with Terry, but I mean, who am I to tell them not to drink when I blacked out a couple times when I was their age and I ended up okay?
You're taking this way too hard. Something else going on?
Let's see, my divorce is starting to really sink in. Sue's coaching my competition at regionals. And Emma's looking for a house with her husband.
Is that all? What do you do for stress relief?
Exercise?
Well, me too, but that's a little too close to being productive. You gotta get a little ridiculous, man. Burn off some of that angst.
You have any suggestions?
Tomorrow night, you're tagging along with me for my stress relief. We're going to a little place they call Rosalita's Roadhouse.
Isn't it like a honky-tonk bar?
You ain't lived till you seen me in a cowboy hat. Ba-dow-dow.
So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place?
I didn't drink that much.
Are you kidding? You spent the entire night sucking Rachel Berry's face. That sure is what we call rock bottom.
Oh my God, speak of the devil.
2 million drips.
Hi, Rachel. Kurt and I were just talking about you.
You're such a cutie pie with your blazer and your pants. So, I have a question for you. I wanted to know.
Is she drunk? Yeah. Uh-huh. All right, I'll see you then. Okay, bye. Rachel just asked me out.
That's amazing. She's got a girl crush on you. Wait a second. Why'd you say yes? You can't lead her on.
Says I'm leading her on.
You can't be serious.
When we kissed, it felt good.
It felt good because you were drunk.
What's the harm in going on one crummy little date?
You're gay, Blaine.
I thought I was, but I've never even had a boyfriend before. Isn't this the time you're supposed to figure stuff out?
You gotta marry this right now.
Bye. I don't know.
Bisexual is a term that gay guys in high school use when they want to hold hands with girls and feel like a normal person for a change.
Why are you so angry?
Because I look up to you. I admire how proud you are of who you are. I know what it's like to be in the closet, and here you are about to tiptoe back in.
I'm really sorry if this hurts your feelings or your pride or whatever, but however confusing it might be for you, it's actually a lot more confusing for me. You're 100% sure who you are. Fantastic. Well,
maybe we all can't be so lucky.
Yeah, I've had a lot of luck, Blaine. I was really lucky to be chased out of high school by a bully who threatened to kill me.
And why did he do that?
Because he didn't like who I was.
Sort of exactly what you're saying to me right now, isn't it? I'm searching, okay? I am honestly just trying to figure out who I am. And for you, of all people, to get down on me for that, I didn't think that's who you were. I'll say it. I'd say bye, but I wouldn't want to make you angry.
Welcome to Will Schuster joining us here for the first time tonight. My friend Shannon the Cannon here tells me Will wants to hop up on stage and sing us a song. Come on up here, cowboy. I am not singing anything without my gal here. Come on, bring the microphone, bring the microphone. I want to tell you a story about the house rent blues. I come home on Friday, headed to the landlady, I done lost my job. She said that don't come for me, long as I get my money next Friday. Next Friday come, I didn't get the rent, and at the door I went. Since I don't know when, I've been drinking bourbon, whiskey, scotch and gin. Gonna get high, man, I'm gonna get loose. Need me a triple shot of that juice. Gonna get drunk, don't you have no fear. I want one bourbon, one scotch and one beer.
Thanks for helping with the party cleanup, especially considering that you didn't even drink. I was in the neighborhood at 10 o'clock. Are you sure you're not here just to find out how my date with Blaine went?
Oh, is that tonight?
Look, we're friends, so I'm gonna be honest with you. The date was lovely. We saw Love Story at the Revival Theater. We even dressed up as the characters.
That's not gay at all. Did you kiss?
No, our lips spent the evening mouthing Ally McGraw's dialogue. Frankly, I did expect a little snog as the date drew to a close, but I guess the timing just wasn't right.
Or the blood alcohol level?
Look, I know that you have feelings for him, and I'm sure you think I'm crazy for asking him out, but Blaine is obviously conflicted, and if he turns out not to be gay, well then I guess I will have done you a favor.
And I'm doing you a favor by telling you that Blaine is the first of a long line of conflicted men that you will date that will later turn out to be only the most flaming of homosexuals.
Blaine and I had a lot in common.
A sentiment expressed by many a hag about many a gay. Look, I don't doubt that you and Blaine would have a jolly good time shopping at Burberry and arguing who would make the better rum-tum-tugger. I don't dispute that. But there's something you and Blaine will never have, and that's chemistry.
Fine. Then I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna take the beer goggles off and I'm gonna kiss him sober. And if the spark is still there, then I'm taking you to your bakery of choice for a piping hot slice of humble pie.
Oh, easy, partner. Are you just another drink? Oh, no. Taxi's waiting. How are you not drunk? I'm drinking exactly the same amount. Yeah, holy. You got holy. Hey, you gonna be okay? Oh, yeah. Yeah? This guy graded some papers, and I'm still looking for a song for the kids to sing at the Alcohol Awareness Assembly. Yes, the kids want to sing a Kesha song, but it just makes drinking seem like a lot of fun. Sometimes it is fun. Exactly. Like tonight. It's the most fun I've had in a really long time. We were careful. We didn't drive. Yeah. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with that. Except we're not teenagers anymore, Will. You know, the way I see it, you can't just lecture kids. I mean, we can't stop them from drinking if that's what they're gonna do. I mean, the best we can do is make them aware of the dangers and just hope they're smart enough to make a good decision on their own. Nut. All right, buddy, I'm out of here. Don't get up. All right. Hey. Yes. You just make sure you drink lots of water, okay? I love you. Right back at you. Yay, happy face. Okay. Nice. Valiant effort. We can get A+. That's how I roll. I don't even know who you are. sexy lady. I know it's late, and I know you're taken. I've had a couple of drinks, but there's something I really, really want to say to you.
William! Can't wait to see what your new directions are planning for the assembly. I know we've had issues with you kids performing in front of the school, but I have a really good feeling about this one.
Why are you screaming?
I'm not screaming. Are you okay?
Oh, wow, your cologne is just really strong. It's Draco Noir. Emma.
Oh. You're terrible.
Considering how much I drank, I think I'm lucky to be alive. Although I kind of wish I was dead. I am so embarrassed.
I mean, besides the fact that you drank like a frat boy and you're well into your 30s.
Please don't make me say it.
Sorry?
I don't even remember half the things I said to you.
I'm not following.
I dreamt out of you last night.
No, you didn't. I mean, I didn't get a single message. What would you say that you'd be embarrassed about?
Nothing. I just must have been a really elaborate booze dream. Yeah.
It's time, Will. I've arranged to have you committed for 48 hours, and it's not going to be easy. Those state institutions tend to turn the fire hose on patients going through the DTs, but at this point I have no other option but a forced intervention.
Sue, I do not have a drinking problem.
Really? Almost with the Corey Hart imitation. Will, I'm trying to save you.
Why? All you ever want to do is destroy me.
Kind of like nursing a POW back to health. So he's at his strongest when you torture him to death.
Oh.
All right, Will. You had your chance to do this the easy way.
Filet is all about the whites. If you get yolk in it or you don't let it stiffen properly, then you might as well be making pancakes.
All right. You think the one we already made is ready yet?
Hope so.
All right. Check it out. Here we go. Ta-da.
You didn't leave enough room in the dish to let it rise.
Hey, I'm sorry. Why are you being so hard on me? I wasn't unhappy with you teaching me to make toast.
I'm sorry, Dad. I know this is supposed to be bonding time, but it's plain. He's interested in Rachel.
I'm confused. I thought he was gay, too.
Oh, he is. He's just experimenting.
He's not the only one.
What does that mean?
Look, I need you to ask me before you have someone sleep over.
We were fully clothed the entire time. Blaine was too drunk to drive, so I let him crash here. I was being responsible.
I mean, you kids are drinking now?
Finn and I didn't have any. If that's what you're worried about.
No, I'm worried about you being inappropriate in my house.
And if Puckerman had a sleepover with Finn, would that be inappropriate?
It's different.
Because they wouldn't have sex?
No, I would never allow Finn to have a girl sleep over in his bed.
But would it make you uncomfortable if he did?
Hey, when have I been uncomfortable with you being gay?
So it's not being gay that upsets you, it's just me acting on it.
I don't know what two guys do when they're together. You know, I sat through that whole Brokeback Mountain. From what I gather, something went down in the tent.
What do you want from me here, Dad?
I want you to apologize for being inappropriate and promise me you'll never do it again.
Fine. I'm sorry. I won't have sleepovers with anyone that might be gay without asking you first.
Thank you.
But maybe you could step outside your comfort zone and educate yourself. So if I have any questions, I could go to my dad like any straight son could.
Quiet please, children. I would like to wish you and yours a healthy and happy Alcohol Awareness Week. Unfortunately, Kitty Dukakis could not be here because of disinterest, but Lima Police Chief Lawrence Crowley is here to show you a grisly slideshow of auto accidents. Take it away, Chief.
Guys, I'm really nervous. Kesha has been a cultural icon for weeks, and I really want to do her music justice.
We haven't had enough rehearsal.
Or any at all.
And most of our assembly performances usually end in some kind of riot.
Never fear, teammates. Now, it's a Broadway tradition for nervous performers to take a shot of whiskey before going on to calm their nerves and to mask the stench of bad dancing party. In that tradition, I'd mix us a playful chauvinist cocktail of what was left in my dad's liquor cabinet. There's some brandy and vermouth and port wine and scotch in here, and also a little bit of Kool-Aid and some crumbled up Oreos.
Oh my god, this tastes like cough syrup.
And there's also a Pepsi. Here's Kesha.
Thank you, Chief. And now performing the hit single Tick and also Talk by rapper Key $, The New Directions.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Grab my glasses, I'm at the door. I'm gonna hit this city. Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. 'Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. I'm talking pedicure on my toes, trying on all my clothes, drop top and playing our favorite CDs. Going up to the party. Time to get a little bit Everybody drink responsibly.
Heads up, McKinley. Coach professors gotta shut out ya.
Students, colleagues, indeed all who understand the Queen's English. We all still quake in terror at what we witnessed yesterday at the Assembly by a glee club spiraling out of control. My nose is still filled with the acrid stench of teen vomit, and there is simply but one person to blame. The alcoholic teen vomit fetishist, Will Schuster, the director of that club. 2 days ago, I received a drunk dial in the middle of the night from a horny Will Schuster. Open your ears, McKinley High, and behold the awful price of alcoholism.
Hey there, sexy lady. There's something I really want to say to you. I love how you eat your lunch with your little plastic gloves and they crinkle and make the cutest sound I've ever heard in my life. Why don't you pick up some wine coolers and come over here? And it'll be just one night of let's just get crazy. Let's just get crazy. So we're real crazy and roll around in the hay. As I was just in some hay earlier tonight, and I rode a bull and I was thinking of you.
Will Schuster, you've just been publicly humiliated, and on the road to recovery, it's the very first step.
Probably gonna get suspended. I think you'll definitely get suspended. You'll probably all get suspended.
Oh, you're one to talk. How about you crack a Four Loko, Count Boozy Von Drunkaton?
William, Glee Club, I have one word for you. Congratulations. Those special effects at the assembly really paid off. I had no idea what brilliant musical comedy performers you all have become. The kids at this school are scared straight. Today is the first day in a month without a single act of public drunkenness at McKinley High. And as a thank you, here are coupons for half off frozen yogurt. Yum. William, I do think you need to see someone about your sex and love addiction. I've talked to my pastor about you and is willing to meet you at your earliest convenience. Thank you. Okay? Achievement?
I'm torn. Part of me never wants to drink again because it made me so sick, but if it weren't for drinking, the assembly would have been a disaster.
I, for one, am never drinking again. Being thrown up on it just does something to a person.
All right, guys. Well, I'm happy things worked out with the assembly. I never want to see you guys pull anything like that again. Drinking while performing is unprofessional. Drinking while at school is just stupid. And most importantly, any of you guys drinking at all is illegal.
It's a fair amount of the pot calling the kettle black right now.
That is so racist.
I couldn't agree more, which is why I'm going to stop drinking. Not even a beer at the end of the night to take the edge off.
But if you don't drink, what will you have to live for?
I have plenty in my life without beer.
Like what exactly?
The point is, I'm gonna stop. And I hope you guys do too.
Isn't that kind of unrealistic?
Yeah. Honestly, I think it is. Which is why I'm only gonna ask you to do it until after Nationals. Consider yourselves like prize fighters, getting ready for a big heavyweight bout. Now, these are pledge forms. And I want you guys to sign them.
And what if we fall off the wagon again?
Look in the top corner of your form. That's my cell phone number.
Yes.
Part of your pledge is that if you do slip up, no matter where you are or what time of the night it is, I want you to call me to drive you home. We got lucky this time that the only consequences of your drinking was some ill-timed vomiting. None of us wants to see any of you guys get hurt.
Cool beans, Mr. Schmelzer. Me too. Alcohol's done nothing for my songwriting.
What about after we win Nationals?
I'm buying the sparkling cider.
So you said he comes this way at 3:30.
Like clockwork for his post-rehearsal medium drip.
I just can't wait to lay one on him.
I've got a bad feeling about this, Rachel. I'm going to be at school, but I don't want you to get hurt either. There's no victory in this for me either way.
Who cares about you, buddy? I'm gonna get a new boyfriend out of this who can keep up with me vocally and in the future give me vaguely Eurasian-looking children.
There he is. Dream me as ever.
Okay. Wish me luck.
Hey, Rich, what's going on?
Yep. I'm gay. 100% gay. Thank you so much for clearing that up for me, Rachel. Listen, save my space in line, will ya? I gotta go hit the restroom.
That was hard, wasn't it?
Are you kidding? That was amazing. I am speechless. I just had a relationship with a guy who turned out to be gay. This is songwriting gold. Oh. Okay, I have to go compose, but thank you.